nyina akwaba ediba XTV anopa no nsia kase so enne eyobene bosom ne da to se dwunumiensa e wa fimpimie ni adwunumienu no emu emra so nsem bi ekoso aboye man mo nya magodro so nsem a edi kan edi tie ne di hwepa no ya bobo ne nyina no sa no pa no nsia kase a me de brew e wa fidie so da kase boy every kramponi mantemu poko ase festos adum plaza building ne mo eho na XTV e wo Samsung okopie mu ewo Facebook a XTVGH Samsung na YouTube XTV Ghana nsema hodro amede braw enanope edoso yankasa ne dimakoten bia wo bete NSA opani a wono ekane wono ene kasa wosoafo a woye communication minister Felix Kwachi Ofosu wode atodwa ese Ghana for obrei hawa ye femu ye bekoso ara fasa hawo ye mu kosi se bo beto aba na mudi endi samanyuko no ba betina abedwa kase no eso na ewon sem fufuru monso nipa wakasa edema wo mampanya bedechi wono nso ede atodwa ese yesidi na se na da form wontimi nya ne ho hwe no okukusu boni nyina de abo eye mahebedwafo de enti a wo kanesa no emu kiremo obete ewo kase eso nsem bi kan we hu na me de bro se anopa no nsia kase abrame oba pa me visa kwesi atabide kase ebrewo mametwa me ho mra na mfa kase boy emu chichimo kasa emfamo wono enehwe nkitawde ho nsam so abra eye omampani dada John Dramani Mahama ye mampani ne dindi opani Felix Kwachi Ofosu wode nsem bia ba betodwade wo kanyina NSA ohawo ni abenidi a eye Ghanafo nyina ekomo eneden no ye bekosora afasa ohawo mo fiti say eye NPP amanyoko no betina abedwa kase isu no wo mo Ghanafo ho anto omo krakrakrakra fa go no se ye tumo ani sidi no se tete ba fo mo ani adwuma enni ho endi omo bom ho mode nsem ahodo omo ka kire Ghanafo bo hye no se tie ni Ghanafo hwe so eto aba ede ma wo mo na so wo mo amfa koto amfa nya nkwan wo metima amfa koto amfa nya nkwan na no ena wo che Ghanafo nyina ese sa wo hawo ni atiti a mo femu se kasemo enni ho tese nyema hodo a ekomo ye nyina ye nim se o man no emu aye din se ye betimi ahwe na sa nyema nyina etu betimi atwade a won bom ho moden se afimpimie ni edunu nan de won fa mo kokromote no enkotentem eye chinye ehejobodo amanyuko no na won no ba beboa ma won abrabo no masetene mo nso etimi ediye Kwachi Ofosu akirem sem ene de no niam betimi akoso baba ohawi ebekoso ara akoso na NPP amanyuko no omutimi nya hwe mfamfa ho wo kirem se wo mutimo odian kasa oho wo mudi Ghanafo efa so no we eyetumoden nsem wo mo nimpa se Ghanafo ebre nanso wo mo yenwadwen se wo mo nya bibiara mfamfa ho emfama Ghanafo enti wo ka che Ghanafo ese ohawe die yenye yadwen se ye bekosoro afasa ohawe no kosi se ye beto aba hofro ne ye di endisa amanyuko no eba betena abedwa kase eso wo pani a wo kasa ye Felix Kwachi Ofosu wono ekane oswafo a wono ehwe nkitawde ho nsem so ne wode sansem nyina wode etudwa meto akase no so de wakwa akopie mu ewo nsem from nipa wakasa edema mampani abediechi Haji Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia ne dindi wopani Gideon Buakon wono enso ede nsem bia ba betodwa ye nyina ye nim yesidi no se na eda fo mu a ye ntimi fa ne nyehwe wo mampani abediechi Haji Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia aba be ka kire se se de ne masidi no etete ba fo mu a ye dollar no wo mache no omudi na esi omudi natum omudi padlock no ye friendsa key no ede ama IGP na so ekamia ese sidi no we na dollar no we break je pa nti say no dollar no edwane ankasa bra sidi no entimi enye ne ho hwe na bra wo pania wono ene kasa edi ma mampania bediechi wone mpanifo kasa ne wode to dwa ese ye sidi na etiti aba fom no obekuku subo ni nyina na wode abo mahebedwafo a womo ewo mahebedwafie de enti a wo kanesa no yenkona yenkoti
Sasabio wo ya o graphs e economics na dia so hu say there's an anomaly so ya arrest depreciation eti exchange rate management no ade ba ko ha adwene pa wo mu sa sentiment component, the behavioral component. I know the oka say only to control me no because how people react, rational expectation theory, how people react to economic news and expected news, very reacted differently, may reacted differently. It's part of the reasons I must say yanya sa uptick in kakrano behavioral issues. Some investors so certain because of what is happening in parliament and the government budget. Also for like 3 months, we don't have a way clear whether budget is approved or not approved. Whether say you approve na components being a improved. We are investor. Now say investor or Ghana. Now sika ha. Definitely you have to be alarmed. I say chance say no. Say me sika wa Ghana no 5 million na. Me sha say any best 2 million free. Na me sha dey be answer. Because me stress and yes because of parliament now as a buying budget to crown minority forces we say it such negative economic news and yeah there so what economy we can information efficiency informationally efficient to crown bibi ma bonte crown na market na pick dada what am I saying that's not the solution at all. The solution is number one, what are our problems? You bet me are working your way through parliament and making sure there's some level of sanity. Who parliament speaker can't say money ochina na ya toto ayampia ho na majority ka we na government budget ya train aboso for like 2-3 months. Come every investor becomes alarmed. It would who say foreign investors now omo holdings so ha na omo yi omo sika na omo yi sika na omo de dollars na omo de beko. Definitely a bear pressure on ama depreciation aba kakranti kwame. These are things as Ghanaians as you share ye to show advanced economies na yina omo discuss omo exchange rate normal da bia na say no because market pick signals now people react to the signals and they are very important but men can say and yes abasa no sunti now we see Janice obekaya 2019 first quarter of 2019 because of exiting IMF program and it's certain uncertainties be then yes so clear whether say Ghana bit my exit IMF program as into me as it into a certain fall of the city 21st quarter of 2019 until say economic management team led by the vice president a town hall meeting our physicians and surgeons college whatever ma vice president church no mamu emma that assurance yes it IMF program prekopena and a depreciation there stop here it come that is the same thing that is happening about 3-4 months from December till now. The issues in parliament and the seeming uncertainty on government budget no doubt about it. Economy bia say was our situation now you will suffer depreciation of your currency and nunti and asase nyina yetimi ene yamra shebeja for ne kasa say look it is not about NPP, it is not about NDC ewi ase say sidi na ho den kofom a dollar ya peja ekosuri o ya NPP ni o ya NDC ni o ya mrashebeja ni o ya sabetimamu ni o it affects you in any way. It was a shock when you bet me a faso. Nasa and yes, and from so big as Sabin Abaya ya say ye behold government budget to ransom. Nayaka say for political reasons inti ye bebo chaskeles I am ma abaya budget ya approve and then croniba. So I was on it goes beyond the say abaya need the right to make certain expenditure. But what is important is the effect on our currency. You shouldn't play with it at all. Oh yeah, news impact analysis. So this news need to be a choker or parliament is at huge impact. So maybe your investor. Now my investment was South Africa and I said Nigeria. No more similar problem on their budget, on their fiscals. Budget they're talking about the fiscals of the nation. Your revenue, your expenditure. Not that be a train a boss, so now investor and then just certain whether it to go through or to not go through, which one is it going to take, how long is it going to take. Every investor becomes alarmed. Now or react towards that. I can yes, sir. 2020 a COVID the crowd war. We recorded the lowest depreciation of our currency in 2020. We didn't depreciate up to even 3%. We recorded the lowest depreciation. Nankabane saying, and at 2020, you recorded the lowest depreciation in our history for so long a time. Now you see, January mu saa ne tie afa February March na ma shebadwafo e sha ase so mo parliament approve government budget to kwa start here no prekope see the national say depreciate sir. Kwame, that is the main cause. Every economic student our obey analysis at tracy the reason for the sharp depreciation of the cedi will get other factors, but this will be a major contributory factor. We shouldn't play with it. Yeah, my politics, you know. I don't so that is the main reason. Of course, you see this year more government and call Eurobond market, and so those processes are not there, and a few other reasons you may ascribe to the entire Yenya Saship depreciation. By country, from January 2020, 2021 to December, one managing the currency so well, I recorded the lowest depreciation. Now you see January 2022, February, March, now when you say sharp depreciation, no, because of normal cost of parliament, you're intimate passing the budget. Come it is.
Nipa wakasa ye eyo penny Gideon Buakon wono enekasa edima wo mampanya bejeche ahaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yet one sem no so ewo ye economy ho nsem ye a na ye kiremu se oman no mo ayedin amanfo e kiremu se o 11 no ye ndintum ye de besiesi oman no mo oman na san so ejina ne na so biom ebi so se o da bi ye ko IMF ebi amanfo e kire o madwe obi biara e kansem amanfo bi kura e kiremu se sika hodo a eyo omampani na adodan kwakufa do wall size no ewo na soafo ne ne appointees ne ho no wonte so ebi kura po e kiremu se eyo mu esgracia no enya ye ma ye mfa ma mu biom mfihye mako na bia na ma hyebedwini ya tam sika trip de na ye de ama no se wono nkwankodi no ye se ye ntwa saa de no so ne fa sika no mfa nya wo man no eyiem na eyo osoafo e kane osoafo wono e na hwe amono ne ho nsam so and the Dr. Obediah Asamoah wono so edina no ato sansem de wo kanyina ene se wo man no emunye nyama nkoyi inti de betimi abuwa yen netimi agi yen kwapa ene se ye beko IMF yenkoti.
And Oforiatta says the country is broke. He's managing it. How come it is broke? How come it is broke? And allow Bawumia to say all kinds of things. Don't you see how quiet Bawumia is? He's been used too much, and I think he begins to see the possibility that he might be a presidential candidate, and a lot of the things he's saying now will be used against him. You know, so he's slowing down. You know, he's obviously, I mean, in any case, because he's playing into his own, he's shooting himself in the foot. I mean, you talk about economic fundamentals and whatnot, and they will show you in the exchange rate, the exchange rate movement. Haven't they exposed him? We are now, the cedi is now at about 8 cedis to the dollar. We have to spend less.
Less?
Yes. You know, for example, I mean, this e-levy, the indications are that they want to raise the e-levy to use it as a collateral, as a bond. You know, why that? Why do you want to go into more debt? The debt will be paid by you and I in the next few years. So I think they have to spend less, and they should sit down and be more realistic about what is possible and what is not. Actually, I wish we didn't have to go to the IMF. Where we are now, I think we have to. They will lower our sights in terms of expenditure and say, look, you can only manage so much. We can give you so much money. You have to manage within the limits of what we are going to give you. And I think there's some kind of, that kind of discipline is necessary. It's
Wapene Dr. Yao Obed Asamoah wono eye kan de osofo na nka wo hwe amone ne ho nsem so e na wono so timi ache na dwen e de afa Ghana yesika sem no ho no ye nto nsem no so e na Ghana mampeni da John Dramani Mahama eye edan no enene na nsa wo kopie mo ewo eye UPS eye University of Professional Studies na enum no wo mo ekolanchi eye tertiary education institute network 10 Omo ekolanchi ewo honom na nemu omampani da John Dramani Mahama e de nsem bi etudwa wo chirem se mprempren aba wote so no wo de ntro ne kasade techremade ene de defe ya na de to aba e de ema no nsema woka nyina no wentimi anye mu ba kompo wo kyerem se ye economy no enye human suasem enye nyema bebre e koso a kyese enye krokokokoko ye seed no tia na ete ba fom onipa na anko wo se wono ba bechi eye dollar no se dollar no mu e na achi na ye hwe nkra na ye hu no wo mampani Dada John Dramani Mahama ye nkoti.
We have gathered for this launch at a time of great economic and social distress for the people of Ghana. The Akufo-Addo-led government that came to power on the back of mouth-watering promises to make life easier for Ghanaians and ensure rapid development of our country has so badly mismanaged the economy that we have been plunged into the most debilitating economic crisis in about 4 decades. Indeed, we all recollect some of those mouth-watering promises, including one by the current president to transform this country, Ghana, within 18 months. This crisis into which he has led us has spawned hardship and suffering for our people on a scale never witnessed in the 30-year history of our Fourth Republic. Daily price increases, fuel price adjustments, and nose-diving currency, which has rather arrested the person who said he would arrest, he had arrested it. The dollar has rather arrested him. And so we're looking for him, we can't find him. I asked the IGP if he had the key so that we could find where our Vice President was, and he said he doesn't have it. He doesn't know his whereabouts. General incompetence, corruption, and waste of scarce resources have combined to make life simply unbearable for the generality of Ghanaians. General incompetence, corruption, and waste of scarce resources have combined to make life simply unbearable for the generality of Ghanaians. No group is perhaps harder hit than the young people of this country. The issues that affect the youth of Ghana who dominate our population are many, and in these times of severe economic downturn, they have inevitably been worse off than perhaps any other demographic group in Ghana. This government has bungled the important task of securing the welfare and well-being of our young people through sound policies on education and ensuring the availability of employment opportunities both within the public and private sectors. Ghana is currently experiencing the highest level of unemployment recorded in the Fourth Republic at an estimated 14%. This government's response has been the adoption of short-sighted, populist, ad hoc, and poorly conceived programs that have done more harm than good. Even those enrolled on the knee-jerk NAPCO program have found themselves at home after 3 years and have remained unpaid for several months. I hear that even national service personnel, for the first time, are owed several months' allowances. Our governance institutions have been politicized and have virtually become wings of the new patriotic party. The government has been so poor in its policy making and delivery in education that at all levels, from basic through secondary right up to tertiary, the students of Ghana are suffering immeasurably. Non-release of funds, poor management of curricula, erratic school calendars, poor industrial relations with teachers, lecturers, and other stakeholders, among others, has created turbulence and conditions that are far from ideal and which threaten the achievement of quality outcomes in our educational system. We have gathered for this launch at a time of great economic and social distress for the people of Ghana. The Akufo-Addo-led government that came to power.
Ghana mampeni Dada John Dramani Mahama ena wo se wetime akasa no yento ansem no so yemfa wonkopie mu ewo nsem foforo mu wasoafo a wono ena hwe nsuo mu nam ne yen ne putu eso eye onyonyam ni Mavis Hawakumsin wodi nsem bia ba betu dwade wo kenya ene se close season no se ye behwe se afarefo no wo mo enko epo ne so se na be ya eye enam no betimi enyini na fe de wo mo ko a betimi enya enam bebre no wasan so ahwe se wona womo ekoyi nem womo de niema hodo niema bia ensem fata koyi nem ekunkum nam na ema se no ye ko epo so ye nkonya nam ne bi no ama enam boaye de papa bo mem no wɔn hwɛ sɛ wɔn si ne nyina anokwa wɔn etwem sɛ afi etwem na wɔn ɛyɛ no wɔn de wɔn nan esi hɔ papa hwɛ saa ne nyina so wɔn de light ɛkɔ ɛpo so carpet ahodo a wɔn ɛde kɔ ɛpo so de kokunkum nam ne nyina wɔn hwɛ sɛ wɔn si wɔn nyina anokwan na mpepere wɔn abɔ homɔden etimi aso ebi emo na afi die no ɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ kitansa bosom ne mo na ɔmbɛyɛ no stage by stage ɛno ewia na afoforo nso agɛs na ɔmbɛhyɛ aseɛ na de bɛto aso nso etimi ato aso yɛn kɔ ne kɔhwɛ onyonyam ni Mavis Hawa Kumsin.
It is thus recommended on the basis of this analysis that the 1 month close season for artisanal and semi-industrial vessels should be observed between July and September, and the 2 month close season for the industrial trawlers also be observed between July and September. It is the desire of the ministry that based on this scientific evidence and recommendation, an additional 1 month close season for all fleet during the minor upwelling season, December to February, will be considered in the near future. The final decision to implement an additional 1 month close season during the minor upwelling period will be made in consultation with fisheries stakeholders. The Fisheries Enforcement Units undertook both sea and land, port and beach patrols to enforce the observance of the close season during the period. In course of their patrols, 30 generators and light fishing equipment were seized from artisanal fishermen at Temakenu Beach. 7 generators and light fishing equipment were seized from artisanal fishermen at Ada, and 25 generators and light fishing equipment were seized from artisanal fishermen at Sekendi. The FEU had intensified their operations after the
Mavis Hawa Kumsin wono ene yoswafo a wo hwe nsom nam yi ni yan ne nempunto so Minister for Fishery Aquaculture Development and ho no say wetime akasa wo de sancheche mu sei ede eba ye no menjina ne nsem se ne na no pe kasa me de bra wo say anopa no nsia kase no me fa wo face anom wo me live e wo eye Facebook eye STVGH Samsung and YouTube ya bone nyina bede e wo honum eye XTV Ghana obekwa akohwe na wa hye me twa me ho se sia ba me ba me di yendi Ghana ho komo me ne onyina e ba be di oman ho komo na ya hwe se wo man no ebetimi etumpon oba pa me visa ko siate en me di enko ba bia me ba sisi